A sex life that feels flat, repetitive, or unsatisfying is one of the fastest ways a relationship begins to unravel. Countless breakups, affairs, and even ghosting after what felt like a promising date often have the same hidden cause. A man who doesn't know how to truly satisfy a woman in bed. But here's the truth. This doesn't need to be a reality. If you're willing to learn, you can become the kind of man who makes women feel so much pleasure that they crave you. Whether you've just started dating her, you've been together for a few months, or you've been married for decades, you can absolutely create the kind of intimacy that makes her toes curl, her body tremble, and her voice scream your name in ecstasy. Today, I'm going to share 3 incredibly powerful, yet surprisingly simple ways to give women experience unforgettable orgasms. Once you put these into practice, you'll notice something amazing. Instead of you chasing her for sex, she'll be the one initiating, begging, and fantasizing about your touch. I'm Dr. Hana Kim, men's sexual health expert, and every week I give you insider knowledge about female psychology, desire, and intimacy. Things most men never hear about, but desperately need to know. If you want to be the kind of man who not only satisfies women, but leaves them addicted to you, make sure you subscribe so you never miss a new video. Now let's break this down. There are 3 major methods every man should master if he wants to bring a woman to orgasm. And I'm going to start with the one that men usually overlook the most, even though it can instantly transform your sex life. Method 1, ask and unlock her secret desires. Most men assume that asking a woman what she likes in bed makes them look inexperienced, awkward, or unmasculine. Nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, the fastest way to become the best lover she's ever had is to simply ask. Think about it. Every woman's body responds a little differently. Some crave intense clitoral stimulation. Some respond more to deep penetration. Others love teasing or combinations of different touches. And many women already know exactly what turns them on. They just rarely have a partner who cares enough to listen. Here's what makes this powerful. When you ask, "Do you like it when I do this?" or "Do you want more pressure here?" it communicates that her pleasure matters to you. That simple act builds trust, openness, and emotional connection, which in turn amplifies her physical pleasure. And even if she doesn't know exactly what she wants, you create a safe space for her to explore with you. You become her guide, helping her discover hidden turn-ons she didn't even realize she had. Most guys think they'll score points by just knowing what to do, but women don't see it that way. They see it as arrogance. What they actually crave is a man confident enough to communicate, but humble enough to listen. And when she realizes you want to satisfy her, she will not only open up, but reward you with much more enthusiasm in bed. Method 2, the clitoral mastery technique. Now, let's get into the area every man thinks he understands, but most actually fail at, the clitoris. The clitoris is the pleasure capital of the female body. With thousands of nerve endings, it is by far the most sensitive sexual organ, more sensitive than the head of the penis, more responsive than any other erogenous stone. And yet, most men either ignore it completely, touch it too aggressively, or approach it without variation, which kills excitement. Here's how to do it properly. Step 1, build anticipation. Instead of going straight for direct stimulation, warm her up by touching around the clitoris, left, right, above, below, the stem behind it. Teasing the areas nearby creates sexual tension and makes the eventual direct touch feel 100 times better. Step 2, find the right pressure. Too much pressure too soon can overwhelm her, but too little feels frustrating. A great trick is to test different motions and ask her feedback. Start with light circular motions, then slowly increase firmness. Once she tells you what feels amazing, stick with it. Step 3, add variety. Women's bodies respond best to change and surprise. So alternate between up and down strokes, side to side, diagonal, or circular movements. Try changing the rhythm, slowing down, speeding up, and even pausing altogether. Variety prevents her from adjusting too quickly and keeps the intensity building. Step 4. Stay consistent near the finish. Once you sense she's close, her breathing changes, her body tenses, her sounds grow louder. Don't switch things up. Stay with the motion, rhythm, and pressure that got her there, and ride it out until she explodes with orgasmic release. Mastering these steps is like unlocking cheat codes in the bedroom. Do this right, and she will always come back wanting more. Method 3. The G-spot explosion. Now, for one of the most mysterious yet deeply satisfying orgasms a woman can experience, the G-spot orgasm. The G-spot is located 1 to 2 in inside the upper vaginal wall. When a woman is aroused, it swells and becomes easier to locate, feeling like a soft bump or spongy area. This isn't just another erogenous zone. When properly stimulated, the G-spot can trigger some of the most intense full-body orgasms a woman has ever had. Step 1. Get her turned on first. The G-spot doesn't respond well if she isn't already aroused. Warm her up with kissing, touching, clitoral play, and plenty of foreplay. Once she's moaning and her body is begging for more, that's when the G-spot becomes accessible. Step 2. Use the come here motion. Insert 1 or 2 fingers, curl them upwards slightly, and make a gentle beckoning motion as if telling her to come here. Start slow. The buildup is crucial. Gradually increase speed and pressure as she becomes more aroused. Step 3. Combine with clitoral play. For maximum intensity, pair G-spot stimulation with clitoral touch. This creates what's known as a blended orgasm, an incredibly powerful release that combines 2 pleasure centers at once. When done correctly, G-spot orgasms often leave women shaking, gasping, and completely unable to think straight. Many even squirt from the stimulation, though that's not always the case. The hidden key: why these methods work? So why do these 3 methods, asking, clitoral mastery, and G-spot stimulation, work so powerfully? Because they blend 3 elements women crave in sex: communication, variety, and confidence. When you ask, you show her you care and create emotional connection. When you master the clitoris, you prove you understand her body better than most men ever will. When you unlock the G-spot, you give her an experience she'll remember forever. And the result, she'll associate sex with you as something thrilling, mind-blowing, and impossible to give up. Here's what I want you to take away. Incredible sex isn't about complicated techniques, lasting hours, or performing like a porn star. It's about knowing what truly works for her, building anticipation, and creating connection. So pick one of these methods tonight. Ask her what she loves, try clitoral teasing with variety, or explore her G-spot. Watch how her body reacts. Listen to her moans and adjust in real time. Do this consistently, and you won't just be a good lover, you'll be unforgettable. If you want to go even deeper and learn step-by-step strategies from professionals, I recommend checking out the masterclass I did with a certified sex therapist. It's linked below in the description. In that session, you'll discover advanced techniques to unlock her deepest desires, read her body like a map, and give her multiple orgasms on demand. Until then, thank you for watching. I'm Dr. Hana Kim, and I'll see you again next week with more insider secrets that will transform your sex.